I was at a point where things were getting just a little bit too fast paced. My business was growing. So I reached out to Lars because I knew that he was a rock star and started a coaching company, and my business was just sorely lacking in systems, and things were just starting to fall apart in my business. And I wanted to find a way to correct that before it was an absolute disaster. And I know one of my weaknesses is just building systems. I enjoy following them. And I knew that Lars, just with his DC personality, is a systems builder. So I figured instead of trying to reinvent the wheel, I would just hire him and take his blueprint and plug into it. I wanted to imitate Lars's systems because the guy goes into his office on Tuesdays and that's it. And he truly stepped out of his business. And that's a purely just a systems-based business. And there's no way you can get to that level without having just some great systems in place and great people in place. And I just wanted to learn more about how he did that, and just how to run a more efficient business and just more effective too. I didn't second guess anything that he recommended that I do. I just did it. I didn't second guess him. I didn't ask him questions on why, or if I should change it to adapt it to my business, and if my business is different than his. I just went in and just crushed it. I just ruthlessly implemented everything that he wanted me to do. And at the time, I had closed 36 buyer deals in 1 year, and I think 2 listings. And so I just really ran with the whole seller side of his business and implemented his seller presentation, his expired mailing programs, and all of his seller lead systems. And I built out my listing side of the business extremely fast. I've been coaching with him for less than a year. I took 15 listings in March, which was the biggest month for me. And my listing and buyer side of the business is now about 50-50 on percentage basis, which is probably about where it should be. Well, there's not a whole lot of rah-rah, but I'm definitely going home feeling completely recharged. And it's nice because I'm able to connect with a lot of high performers that are here, but I'm really taking away just Lars's raw emotions and how much he cares about all of his clients, and how he's just the real deal for a coach. I think he is really the only coach out there that I've ever met that has like a deep, sincere interest in helping his clients, and you can really get that when you're here with him. But I leave feeling recharged, and I feel like my vision is even more dialed in, and my focus on what I need to do over the next 3 to 4 months is even more dialed in. And I'm just going to get to where I want to go a lot faster by coming to these workshops.